Roll dice, be nice, and stay tuned. This is the Live to Die podcast.
Wow. So we're just going into a casual episode. I started with wow before I said so.
That's fair.
Today was a wow-so.
Wow-so. You know, I feel like when we're going into really casual episodes like this, we can really take our time with an opening topic and a good banter.
Super cash.
Yeah, nothing.
I wanted to ask all of you some personality test style questions related. Because Trent, you love those.
I fucking hate these.
Yeah.
I think they're pseudoscience and I don't like them.
Well, fortunately, this is about real science. The science used to
Your
explore
horoscope.
the final frontier.
The science of love.
Oh. No, so Jane and I have been working our way through Strange New Worlds, which
So
is
good.
fucking amazing. And two things came up as a part of it. There's a great bit in the second season of Strange New Worlds in which someone else is piloting one of the ships in the show than normal. And they're like, are you going to say the thing? And he's looking, they're like, every captain has a thing you say before they do it. You know, Kirk has, is it Kirk's
Punch it.
Punch it. Pike has hit it. Picard has engage, all of that, right?
Engage.
Yeah.
So two things thinking about Star Trek. What part of Star Trek do you think you'd be in if you were in Star Trek? You know, security, science, medical
I have a
lead.
good feeling I'd be a radioman.
So you'd be a horror,
It's almost
basically.
like you were in the Navy or something.
It's almost like I did something similar already in my life.
Yeah.
It was like you were
Okay.
in Water Starfleet.
Anyone else? What do you think you'd be in Starfleet? What would you want to be, or what would you be?
I would want to be on O'Brien's engineering team.
Oh, solid.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would be a science officer.
Science. Jared, what do you
Who's
think?
head of HR?
You'd be like Starfleet admin.
I do feel like HR would be like, we have to fix this holodeck thing. This thing breaks a lot.
And there's
Problematic.
There's some stuff going on in the holodeck.
Also, why do people keep like bringing their coworkers into holodeck and like doing romance scenes? Like you gotta cut that out, man.
This is work time.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably want to be in command. I think that'd be fun. But now here's the second question. If you were a Starfleet captain, what would your punch it, your engage be? What would you say when it was time to go?
Let's fucking go.
Oh, I like it. Classic. I said, I don't know what I'd have, but the Jane's like, no, yours would totally be rock and roll, which would be a great
Rock and
captain.
roll.
Because every
Rock
time
and
we're like
roll.
getting ready to go or like we get in the car, he's like, rock and roll.
Or I would do the rollout Transformers.
Roll out.
rollout.
You think what would your engage be?
I have no
Engage.
idea.
Bye, bitches. That's mine.
I think we'd just go like into the unknown.
That's solid.
Oh.
I like that. You guys are all so creative. I have no idea what mine would be.
I just imagined
It'd be
Elsa
like,
popping up behind you.
Time
Into
to
the
go,
unknown.
I guess. Yeah,
What do you
it's
say to
time
your
to
kids? Are you like, get in the car?
yeah, pretty much. It's like,
Don't
where
make
are
me
your
come back there.
shoes?
Where are your
And then we
shoes? Would
go,
be your,
where are your shoes?
I love that. Can you imagine like the delegation on board the ship that day? This is Captain Jared. All right. Let's go. Where are your shoes?
You have to like explain to the new guy, like, listen, he has this whole thing about shoes.
Just go with it.
Awesome. Well, so last episode, thoughts, everyone?
It's been fun playing this character. I'll miss her.
I have some healing potions on my body. They're not great, but they could get me conscious. I'll just say that.
I think Ari's going to die. Not because
rude.
we aren't able to help you, but you're definitely not in a good area of the map.
You think that just being trapped in a corner with this scary, undamaged jerk is a problem?
And the owlbear is about to come
And the
out.
owlbear.
And
Oh,
You're
I'm-
assuming he's on
I'm
our
rooting
side.
for Beaky, to be honest. And
Me
if
too.
Ari dies, rooting for Beaky. If Beaky kills Ari, I'm okay with that. That's an all right way to go.
Beaky is your backup character.
Yeah, I'm coming back
You
with
have to learn to hoot growl.
Ooh, rah.
5 out of 10.
I'll take
All
it.
right.
All right. It's a work in progress.
Solid.
Jason is so stressed out by me this week, and I can tell because he's texted me like 4 times about
Oh,
it.
I'm stressed. I've texted everybody just as much.
But I know, but he is like,
What
what's your
did he
backup
text you?
character?
Oh.
And I was like, I'm not making one. And he was like, why?
Bold.
Yeah.
Bold
And I was like,
choice.
because if I don't have a backup character, then James's only options are to let me live or have me leave the podcast permanently.
I I got a text from Jason last night. It's being like, I feel really good about this. And then this morning he's like, I don't know if I feel very good about this.
I woke
was
up
like,
and saw 17 Discord messages and included a bunch of pictures. And I was like, this is not how I wanted to have my morning start.
I did come home last night and this whole thing was like put together. And I looked at Beaky and I was like, what the fuck is that?
yeah.
So real quick,
I also think that I'd mentioned off mic that I think Arthur will be the only one to survive outright, or at least be standing up at the end.
Why do you think that?
He has a shit ton of armor on
That helps.
and a shield, and
Can I just say my thinking about Beaky before everybody's like, this was so dumb?
Sure.
real quick. But I see Arthur fighting until he dies
Oh
at
yeah.
the same time.
I don't think, would Arthur ever retreat
No.
from something?
Oh God.
I can
Yeah,
answer
he'd
you,
rather
then
die
fuck
than-
no. Yeah,
Yeah.
his gods would abandon him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. So the thing with Beaky,
Worth it.
because I think it is cool to just let the owlbear out, but also the thought that I have is that he's all like chained up in here already. And so they're obviously not like, oh, this thing is perfectly tamed and like chill around us. So I think that he has like an equal chance of fucking them up as us up, you
Yeah.
know? And the thing that I love right now looking at this is that the Stag Lord is literally right in
In his
front
line of
of his.
sight.
And I just love the idea of the Stag Lord like messing everyone up, shooting us with arrows, just tromping forward and then just getting like taken out by an owlbear.
And I will say, if we're being super optimistic and your prediction is correct, then he's got an enemy behind him too.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's true, but you seem to think that that's true. And I hope that it's true.
I think that this guy, what's his name? Akaros?
Yeah.
Akaros.
I think that there's something fishy going on with him because,
Like he wants to be a fisherman too.
yeah, who doesn't? Everyone in this world wants to be a fisherman. No, the
Safer.
guy who's part of My Chemical Romance, who's like standing behind me right now,
Yeah.
said when we first encountered him, like, oh, he's just been here for a month and like already has moved up the ranks so much. So that to me is a little suspicious. He had like, I think Ari got like a knowledge check, but couldn't really figure it out that like something was a little off with him when we came in. And I think the fact that he's not just immediately like, oh yeah, let's kill him. Like he's kind of waiting to see what happens. I think he's gonna maybe let it play out a little bit before he starts rocking our shit. So
But what if My Chemical Bromance over here actually just like is in love with a Stag Lord and is jealous that the other guy got so close to him?
honestly, they deserve each other.
His backstory is going to start off when I was
Yeah.
a young boy.
My father
Took me up to the Stag Lord. No, so I think possibly we could, the tides could turn with Akaros. I think the owlbear might, the other thing is that this guy, My Chemical Romance, was the one that was kind of like keeping the owlbear chained up. So I'm sort of hoping that Beaky's
Yeah.
like, you did this.
took
Help me, Beaky.
I want all the chaos. That was my hope.
Took me to the Stag Lord to join the bandit camp.
Jesus. Okay.
Well, Jason, I just think it's interesting that you use that comment because I have a backstory that I'd like to, for Arthur, that I'd like to get into at the beginning of the episode here. Can I get like some cave sounds?
Some cave.
Cave
Actually,
juice?
can I start off? Can I start off with like walking through a forest? Do you have
Oh.
something like that?
Yeah, I got forest for you.
Forest into cave?
But have that cave juice sort of
Queued up.
Queued up. So we see Arthur in his armor, his sword. But there's also 4 other knights, or knight recruits. 3 knight recruits and 1 leader. And they're sort of walking through the forest. And they come up to a cave. And the obvious leader among them, all right, recruits. We think we should be okay, but just know that I believe in you. You can do this. I would never bring you anything too dangerous. Now let's go. So they start walking into this cave. There's sounds of juice. It's getting darker and darker. Someone brings out a torch. Cobwebs are flowing all around. And in the back of Arthur's mind, he just hears, "Fools," and sort of looks around. It's getting dank,
Sure.
moldy. And they approach what looks like a crypt at the very bottom. And the leader says, "All right, this is it. We can do this. Everyone fan out." And one recruit goes up, pushes the top of the sarcophagus off, and the body that's laying there, bone, flesh, opens its eyes. And the recruit immediately stabs down into it. And the creature sort of sits up with the sword in its chest and says, "Yes, you would think so, wouldn't you?" And just kind of steps out.
Oh, shit.
And it's just flashes of steel, all the fighting against this thing. But then there's a force, pushes them all away from it. And the captain says, "It's fine, we have him." But the creature just flicks its hand and summons something. It's dark. It's tough to see it. It's flitting around everywhere. The fighting continues, but one of the recruits all of a sudden has something on his face. And you just hear screaming, no. And it's feeding off of his emotions, his fear. And he falls. It flits to the captain. Oh God! And he falls. And one by one, as the others are fighting, doing everything they can, this thing is just flitting between them. And Arthur is left, the last one, trying to fight. It attaches to his face. And Arthur just, "Hey, get off of my face." And the creature's trying to pull in energy, but it's not being sated. There's nothing there. Hey, get off. I don't like this. Get off of me. And eventually the creature pulls off, gives up, and turns its face to the undead before it. "What are you doing? Attack him. What are you doing?" And it flits to the undead, latches onto his face, pulls all the... No! Until the undead collapses. And the creature looks at Arthur and flits back to its own plane.
So I imagine that it's just in that moment we cut back to this battle, and like all around Arthur is this maelstrom of chaos. There's blood flying. Like in a second you can see how what took turns for us was explosions of motion all at once. The door to the owlbear's cage, boom, blowing across the room as Ari jumps and dives behind the table, throwing it up. Arrows flying throughout the room, spells, attacks, and all of it. Arthur's face just straight, placid.
There are enemies in here.
Arthur got saved by his lack of feelings.
Yeah, thank you. Ooh, nice throw.
It's an armored division.
Undead inside.
Did you say he's undead inside?
He is now.
Undead.
All right. So, Jared, where did we leave off?
My untimely demise.
That's right. You, the Stag Lord, had just strode forward a few steps, showing off even. I'm not even using a lot of his abilities yet. And he had drawn back a bow shot, and he'd critically hit you, I believe.
Yes.
Now,
That is
not a
correct.
natural
Right.
20,
Oh,
so I'm
right.
not getting a card. But let's go ahead and let's double some dice. I think it's that time. And I just have to scroll through my 50 pages of notes for just this encounter alone. Okay, look, it could be a lot worse. Here's the D8. Here's another D8. Then I just double that bonus to damage. Okay. All we're talking is 21 points of damage.
Okay.
Well, that's fine.
Ouch.
I'm not down.
And I think
you were going to say, I'm not okay.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay, but I'm not
I'm
dead.
not
Okay.
The guy in the corner is
He
like,
just starts like,
What have I done?
All right, and for his final action, looking at you, he's just going to lift his hand that's holding the bow and extend a finger. No matter where you go, I'll find you. And he hunts prey.
not good.
just like Ari.
Okay.
The Stag Lord was Ari's prey because she has hunt prey also.
Okay. I got you.
You have, I think, track quarry or something.
No,
Hunt
she
prey.
has hunt prey.
Oh, okay. All right, Topper Red. It's his turn. He's standing right there near Arthur and Lucky and Nikolai. And I feel like he just saw the big boss point at Lucky. And so he's like, look, this is my chance. I'm going to get in with the big boss. He's already got the long sword out. Let's go for that swing.
What a brown noser.
Yeah.
How does a 25 to hit feel?
That is a hit.
I'm going to liberating step.
Oh, so Trenton, it's been a little bit. I meant, sorry.
I was like, Trent is just racking with the patches over there.
What does that actually do, Trent?
So immediately, Lucky gets 5 resistance
Oh, okay.
to the damage.
Sure. Classic.
He is then able, after the attack, I believe, to take a free step if he would like.
Cool. All right,
Yeah.
Lucky, you'll take.
He also gets a free action or a free save or a free escape action if he needs
Yeah.
it. But
Well, it would have been exactly 5 points of damage. So
Okay.
you take no damage.
Perfect.
And you may now take a
Nice.
free step.
Yeah, can I step backwards?
Yeah, you can just sort of step.
I'll step backwards.
yep.
So now, the one with the white headband is the one attacking you if you want to get away from him. But you can move, you can take a 5-foot step in any direction. All right, so you'll step there. So sure enough, he's going to use his second action. He's going to follow you right in behind. He's going to advance in. It's the white headband, red topper, or topper red. So he'll step in, foomp, right there after you, and he's going to swing for this second attack. I'm going to have to roll really well. I did not roll really well, and it's going to be an 8 to hit Jared, which I'm pretty sure is a miss.
That's a miss.
Yeah, okay, that's his whole turn. All right, it is Isles. Isles is the one in the northeast with that bow out. He's got some pretty clean shots. I think he sees Arthur all armored up in the middle there. You're not going to have shit cover from him because he's got that height to shoot down on you. He can hit into that your square, I think, pretty safely.
Yeah.
So he's got his bow out, and let's just start shooting. Ooh, these rolls are doing better now. How do you feel about a 22 to hit, Arthur?
That is a hit.
All right. And let's go ahead and do a little bit of damage for you. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
Second shot coming in a 16.
That is a miss.
Third shot, 11.
That's a miss.
No. I'm sorry. 10.
That's a critical miss.
Oh, God. ting, ting. The next 2 arrows just boom, bounce off of you. All right, Ari. You're crouched behind this table. You've got a sickened Doven Onishra in front of you. His rapier's out. He's been tracking you down. You've got 2 Boromir arrows in you.
Yeah, that sucks so bad. Ari's going to pull and drink her lesser healing potion.
Now, that's 2 actions, and that does include an interact action,
True.
Yes.
which means if this guy has, reactive attacks.
Reactive attack.
Still learning those new names from the remaster. All right.
Okay, then I want to actually change the order in which I'm doing some of my actions.
Okay. And you currently do have a +2 on disarm against him.
Right.
But, all right, what are you going to do?
I'm going to try to fully disarm him.
All right, you'll have to critically succeed.
Yeah. And I have a +2, and
Yes.
it's an athletics roll.
Correct, against the reflex, which
But-
I can...
But if you succeed, it just continues the +2
No,
or
if
the
she-
-2.
If she fully succeeds...
It
yes.
throws it out of his...
Yeah.
Well, it's until the beginning of his turn.
So he would just have to pick it up?
No, we're talking about something else. The penalty, and the bonus and the penalty.
Okay.
Let me double check that, but...
The -2 is like you almost knock it out of his hand, right? And then
Because
he
he's
can
going to
just
have a
choose
-2 to
regrip
hit
it.
me.
Yeah, it's basically like you lessen their grip,
Yeah.
essentially, on it.
Until the start of that creature's turn, you gain a +2 bonus, and they take a -2 to attacks requiring a firm grip. So no, he will automatically regrip it at the beginning of his turn.
Okay, so I'm going to try to just fully disarm him.
Okay. So you'll have to crit, but you have a +2.
Not bad.
That's pretty good.
Reflex is his best save.
Possibility.
28.
Even with the +2?
Yeah.
Nope.
Wow.
Oh, wait, sorry. He's sickened too.
Yeah,
That is
that's right.
exactly it. You throw the
Hey.
rapier out of his hand.
Nice.
All right, now I need to write disarmed on another little thing for him. I forgot about his sickened.
Disarm
Nice. Yeah.
thingy.
Oh, I may have a little disarmed ring. But Jane, you got 2 more actions. What are you doing?
Pull and drink the healing potion.
That is an awesome sequence of events. I'm not
Yeah, that
gonna
was
lie.
dope.
You're trapped
that
in
was
here
pretty
with me.
All right,
I think it's 2d8.
disarmed. All right, so now I can put disarmed and sickened 2 on him. He's having a bad day.
He's not having a great day.
All right, it is now backhanded Jeb's turn. Backhanded Jeb is the sort of commoner looking model down there. No, he's the actual physical model. And so he's going to run up to Nikolai. He'll just come right at Nikolai from the south. Yep, perfect right there. And he's going to take a swing at you with that long sword, Jason. Ooh, how do you feel about an 8 to hit?
No.
No? Okay. Hear me out though. 7,
No.
2.
Sweet baby of
Backhanded
Rastal.
Jeb is just shit at this. But all right, taking an action to stand up and action to grab his weapon, will now appear. This big, lumbering ox of a man will
Nope.
appear
No, he won't.
on top of the
Nope.
the walkway, just
No.
at the
Rather
very
not.
corner.
Nope, I hate this.
Rather not.
And he runs over there with this giant club. Yeah, he's a giant mean man. All right. It is now Falgrim's turn. He's the green one in the northwest corner. It's already up here. And he's going to go ahead and take a shot. He's going to go ahead and take a shot at Arthur.
Okay.
Longbow out. 10 to hit?
Critical miss.
No. I'm sorry. That's a 5th. Nope, that is a 10 to hit. 16 to hit?
Miss.
All right, and hear me out here. Once again, a 0 to hit.
Wow.
Double critical miss.
So he's just throwing arrows
This
down
guy,
at you.
some of these bandits that just keep missing are reminding me of that scene in Emperor's New Groove when Yzma is like running with her henchmen and they all get turned into animals and the one's like, I've been turned into a cow. Can I go home?
Can I go home?
All right, this other one will have enough movement to make it up next to his buddy, and he's going to throw 2 shots down at big armored Arthur. All right, first shot coming in. Finally rolling better here, Trent. That's a 23 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right, don't do great for damage though. 5 points of damage. Final shot. Look, shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm double checking my math on this because it's stressful. -1. Oh, sorry, not -1. That's a 7 to hit.
Critical miss.
No, sorry, 4 to hit.
Critical miss.
Got it. All right, top of the order. It's Beaky the owlbear's turn.
That's
Come
gonna
on,
be good.
Beaky.
Rounds.
Let's go.
Beaky will take his first action to move right through the door. It'll be difficult movement to squeeze through that door.
This is possibly going to have been a
this
terrible
could be
idea.
great, or we could just be
We just
annihilated.
play it ourselves.
And the stag lord, can you move him back over, Jason? We bumped him by accident. He's over 1 right there. All right. So now here's the thing. This is a wild creature, and so here's what we're going to do. The stag lord is closest, but there is an odd rapport between the two of them. So I'm going to say that there are 4 potential targets in sight. There's the stag lord, there's the green cloak, which is Krager, there's Ari, and there's Dovin Onishrak. I'm going to
Lisa's not
roll.
the hot
And
one.
what about that guy?
He's farther away. Oh, you're right. That is him.
Yeah.
Okay, so
hot
here's
one.
the deal. So there's 5
I will
targets,
sacrifice the hot one.
and if I roll a
Okay.
6, I'm going to re-roll. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 is Jane.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Are you kidding
When
me
you
right
listed
now?
him, she was the third one. I just want
Yeah,
to
I
say
just
that out loud.
counted from away toward near.
Okay, then
Jane's gonna get rolled on, and
so
I hope
I
it's
was
good.
3, but then when you rolled a 4, you were like, now it's going to get changed.
So it comes to the room for its first action. Second action is it moves over to you, Jane. You do still have cover.
This is punishment.
All right, and it
We're
He's
is,
not
just
making
mad
it
that I
back
let
up.
the bear out.
it is
You didn't
going
make
to
it back
attempt. Oh god, this is so rough. It is going to attempt to talon. No, you know what? It'll come over.
you have cover.
I'm not
Yeah.
fucking doing this. It's just going to talon you. I'm not going to deal with a screech right now. You've got... Oh, fuck. Okay, it's fine. So remember, you've got a +4 to your AC. This is
Do you have nimble dodge?
Yeah.
Has it been your
Yeah.
turn yet?
Stop.
We're at the top. Yeah, so I'll nimble dodge it. So I have a plus.
So what's your total
6.
AC right now?
I'm not going to tell you.
You need to tell me what you totally see right
It's
now.
a 26.
Okay, well, it's not a crit. This is 33 to hit
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
as it goes to hit
That's
you
less than the
with
Stag
a
Lord's.
talon.
Yeah.
And so that's going to be 12 points of damage as it just destroys part of the table,
I
swinging
assume
at you.
there goes your
That's not
healing
good.
potion.
How much did
Yep.
you heal?
15.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So
you're
it-
still up.
Yeah.
Net
But
gain.
it just made that whole cool thing I did totally irrelevant. That's fine.
That's not true. Dovin still doesn't have his sword, and you survived that. It's now Akaros' turn, and he's looking at all of this, the chaos, and you see him reach up to his neck, and his teeth just like pull back from his face, and he just screams, "Not like this!" And he tears the Stag Lord's amulet from his throat and just throws it straight into the wall.
Hell yeah, man.
And you see him go into a rage
Yes.
Barbarian.
and charge at the Stag Lord's back.
Yeah.
Hey.
All
Knew
right.
we could count on you,
It's
buddy.
even hotter now.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. He's got his long sword out. Goes to swing at the Stag Lord. Now I'm just. It's not a great roll. It's a 21 to hit, which I don't think hits the Stag Lord.
Good to
Misses
know.
the Stag
Good
Lord.
to know.
Shink, and it hits the bag, and the Stag Lord just looks, his eyes raging. After everything I've given you. And Akaros, so that was rage. Oh, wait. Is a rage a +1 to attack? I'd almost never rage.
Yes.
I don't know.
I think it's a
Rage,
plus
it's
to it.
temporary hit points, additional damage. No.
Oh, damage.
Yeah, I think
That's
it's
right.
just
It's
damage.
damage.
And a minus to AC. So just so that's his whole turn. So he almost like sinks it into Stag Lord, just doesn't seem affected by it. All right, Arthur, it's your turn.
He did hit him though.
He attacked him, but did not do damage.
Oh, he didn't. do
Deflected off of his overly tanned skin.
Got
yeah,
it.
off of his scar-riddled hide. Your turn, Arthur.
Arthur's going to attack the headband guy.
Yep, he's pretty
Topper.
messed up.
I think he's pretty messed up.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Not a ton of people have actually been hit so far, to be totally honest.
Mm-mm.
Just us.
Yeah.
Yep. Speak for your fucking self.
That's a 27.
Let me double check. I think that's a crit.
Get him.
Let me just scroll through all these pages. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
There's lots of pages. It's okay.
Thank you for being so nice
How you
about all the
feeling over there,
pages.
Jane?
How much health does he have left?
A little
2 hit
peeved.
points.
Oh, he's dead.
I got
And
some
that is
backups.
what was your hit? 27?
Yeah.
That's a
I
crit.
told you, I'm
yeah,
asleep.
He's definitely dead. I might even have cut his head off.
Yeah, you decapitate this poor man.
Yeah.
Which one was this? Was this red?
Yeah, Topper red.
Nice.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm going to walk over to next to Ari,
Okay. You'll
stride over.
over.
I like that Arthur's just like, do-do-do-do-do-do.
Just walking.
I cut his head off.
He's like,
I like that any other character would be badass with like how unaffected they are, but Arthur
seems like a bit of a mess.
Can I want to be next to this other dude as well.
Yeah, so you'll walk over.
Is there a space there where I can be next to
yeah,
both
so you'll
of them?
walk over and kind of stand next to both of them.
And I will put my hand on Ari's shoulder and say, "Don't worry, I'm here."
Oh,
Oh.
And cast Lay on Hands.
yes.
Nice.
So 12 hit points back.
Oh,
Oh.
shit. All right.
Awesome.
And I think it is in that specific moment, maybe she hadn't even thought of it before. Ari remembers her first conversation with Biff, where he said his big brother was a hero.
As he just calmly walks through like this chaos.
There's arrows
She's like,
flying
maybe
everywhere.
maybe he is a hero.
Oh, lucky.
Doubt it.
Yeah, the owlbear is out.
Lucky's like, I wouldn't think
Great.
so.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly what I planned.
I mean, how bad could an owlbear be?
I mean,
She
not
played
great.
Baldur's
Pretty
Gate.
bad.
Not as bad as the Stag Lord.
Not great.
From the high rope, here comes the owlbear.
Those videos are so good.
Baldur's
God.
Gate just won Game of the Year, didn't it?
Yeah,
Oh, it
yeah.
won so many awards. It was
Oh, did it?
beautiful. Yeah.
There's
was
this
a great
move
game.
that people have that the internet has taught people they can do where
Because
you
the owlbear can do a body slam, which does more
Yeah.
damage based on how far the owlbear falls.
so you can just jump from his because it doesn't take fall damage, I think, or something.
part of that move.
Yeah, and so it's just like it's called owlbear from the top rope. So it's just owlbears flying across the map to hit somebody.
That's so awesome.
There's a famous level where there's this big elevator you can activate that descends to this adamantine forge in this old abandoned dwarven ruins. And so a lot of people will leave their druid up at the top of the elevator, and then the defender comes out, and they'll wild shape into an owlbear and fall like, I think it's 200 to 300 feet to just people's owlbear elbow into this construct.
Can't do a Hulk Hogan leg drop.
It's something like that. I'll have to send you some TikToks. It's amazing.
All right, I'm gonna do my mastermind
Oh,
thing.
here it comes.
If I can find what I'm supposed to. I think I just roll a lore.
Yeah, it's a recall knowledge check. Who are you trying to do it
Yeah,
on?
recall knowledge.
I got you. I've read most of your character sheets. And
I'll do Mr. Nidal over there. What's his name?
okay, Dovin O'Nishrock. He's gonna be a
Dovin.
little harder to hit, but I've got all this
I hate
stuff.
this
And
guy even more than
you've got a
Stag
specific
Lord.
lore you can use for this, right?
I don't know if I do.
So you can use
Could I-
society
It's
or
pop punk lore.
politics.
politics would not be in
All
play.
right,
Otherwise,
just-
it's a society check.
All right.
And I've got the
Society it
DC right
is.
here.
That's not going to work. It's a 9 total.
Yeah.
I rolled a 2.
Okay.
All right. I'm still going to take a shot at him.
Okay. You'll have to move a little bit to get line of sight because he's hiding behind
Oh.
that fireplace.
Okay.
So do you
no,
wanna-
I don't
you
want
wanna
to
do
do
someone
that.
else
I don't want
then?
to do that. Yeah, I'll attack.
We'll leave your roll of a 9 in play with society, which would not be enough to hit anyone.
Yeah, that's
but
fine.
do you want to shoot at...
I'll shoot at the Stag Lord. Why not?
Oh, shit. Okay.
Probably not going to do it. 18.
That's a miss. Flies
And
over the
then
shoulder.
I'm breaking line of sight around the corner.
You're going to duck out to the north.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, so that's your one. Krager, that's Green Cloak, sees all this happening. He's gonna fold in behind Arthur and go to try to stab Arthur. Now, Arthur, you can be flanked, right?
Yes.
All right, so Krager's going to move up behind Arthur and between you and Nishrock, and he's going to take that swing at you. -2 to your AC, 12 to hit.
Miss.
Second attack, 11 to hit, -2 to your AC.
Miss.
It is now disarmed and sickened, Dovin of Nishrock's turn. I think
Bite
he's going to attempt to throw up.
Okay. Is that an interact action?
Uh,
I think so, because that's what I
Wretch.
had to do.
Let's see.
oh, God. I don't know if it's intrinsically interact to Wretch. And it's...
When we were fighting the kobolds, I think we determined that it is.
It doesn't really say.
It just says
An
you can
action
spend a
to-
single action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then if it doesn't say, it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so it's not interact. I know you can't drink anything while you're sickened.
Makes sense.
Okay, that's a good enough roll. He retches and reduces his second condition by 1, fails, and he's no longer sickened, but he's just throwing up.
And his rapier's still on the ground,
Yes, and that's his whole
right? You
turn.
can pick
though.
it up.
Nori Gorgon. That's me. I'm like, all right, Nori, it's your
We're
turn.
like,
Like,
yes,
okay,
yes.
yeah, go on.
Yeah.
All right,
Is he a
Nori.
good guy too?
No, Nori is the one standing next to you, Nikolai. You're
Mm-hmm.
no longer being flanked over here, but this is the cardboard pawn one. All right, he's going to throw that shot. 15 to hit.
Nope.
Follows up with a second shot. 4 to hit.
Nope.
Final one. 16 to hit.
Come get some.
All right. This is why I left you
Nikolai.
two alone. You're dodgy
We're
enough.
great. Yeah, we'll be
Yeah.
fine.
I
Hi,
imagine
Nikolai, it's
there's
your
arrows
turn.
coming at him, and Nikolai's just like Anakin Skywalker, and just like moving his head to the side. They're just
That'd be
flying
cool.
by.
I was like, which Anakin are we going to go with here?
The most recent Anakin.
Ah, got it, yeah. All right, that means it's your turn, Nikolai. You're dodging these bandits. Around the corner is the Stag Lord. You're seeing
Nikolai
arrows just flying into your allies.
will start casting a spell.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do you need line of sight?
I'm good where I'm at.
Okay.
There's,
Do you want to move
there is
towards
a
my
guy
enemies?
next to you, right?
Yeah, there's 2 guys next to him.
2.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Gorgon and backhanded Jeb.
And one could be, how high up is that?
The one directly above you would be 15 plus feet high.
Okay,
Ow.
so 10 feet is out of the range.
Yes.
All right, I need everyone who's within 10 feet of me
Oh, shit.
to make a fortitude save.
I got you. Right here. Let me move past the riding horses, which I guess are technically outside. And first roll, probably going to be a fail. You want to tell me the DC, or should I just tell you what I roll?
19 is the DC.
Okay. Fortitude, you said?
Mm-hmm.
That's a 15. Oh, no, sorry. That's a 14. And that's a 23.
Okay.
So we'll say that Gorgon had the 14 and backhanded Jeb had the 23.
Okay, so backhanded jab takes half of 17 points of damage.
Jesus fuck.
Hey.
And the other guy takes 17 points of damage and is deafened for 1 round.
Oh, hell yeah.
What
As
spell
a
is this?
sound burst just boom
Thunder.
busts out. It's like a mix of thunder and animal sounds, and just like imagine the worst, scariest forest you could ever imagine just enveloping that 10-foot space.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I'm glad I left.
Canonically, I believe like I don't know if it's still the same in Pathfinder, but I know older versions of D&D said the idea is that a round all takes place simultaneously. It's just that you're each kind of going through your actions and that slight advantage. So I like the idea that maybe that sound burst is reverberating in the scream from Akaros's rage.
Yeah.
You kill Gorgon. So go ahead and move that cardboard pawn. He's
Yeah.
off
Bye.
the table.
Bye.
Boom. Yeah, he was already injured a little bit.
And then with my last action,
Okay.
I'm going to shoot the guy that didn't get all the damage.
You're going to shoot Jeb.
Yep. Old
Oh,
backhanded
backhanded
Right
jab.
next
jab.
to you there.
I'm going to patch that shit.
Okay.
Backhanded Jeb is like, your new bow is a lot better than your old one.
Well, I can tell you put a lot of effort into that.
16?
That's a hit.
Nice.
Let's go. Come on. Kill him.
Come on, it's a big damage.
Him.
You got a striking longbow now,
I
too.
do.
Extra dice.
True. Well, that's good. 10.
Dead.
Yeah.
Hey.
Just arrow through that guy's head.
Incredible.
Incredible. Impossible.
Impossible.
All right.
I
well,
imagine when he's close, Nikolai has the bow like turned sideways, and he's just like "Fakank," and it just right in between his eyes.
Thunk. Yeah, very much like the Urukai, honestly,
Yeah.
in a fellowship. Just that strong pulse. All right. It is now the Stag Lord's
I'm
turn.
so glad noise burst worked.
He sees
great.
you, Arthur, walk through there. He's going to, and even if you spend the actions and do it again, he is going to hunt prey on you.
Okay.
And just sees deceivers have no real strength.
Well, I
He
did
will hunt
just
prey.
cut your friend's head off.
And he's
so.
then going to use unfair aim. And let's see, he's going to use 2 actions. He's going to line up a shot and attempt a range strike against a hunted prey. On this strike, he will treat the prey as though they were flat-footed.
Okay.
And you had not raised your shield this round.
Nope.
All right, so here we go. You're flat-footed, -2 to your AC. You were not far enough. I can't tell where the table is, but I don't think you were behind the table, sir. Or would you be behind the table?
He is behind the table. I
Yeah,
think.
you're right. So you will have cover, but the flat-footed will counter. It'll be an even trade.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Ooh, that's an okay roll, but he's got a great bonus. That is a 27 to hit. And you
Just
got a
to-
flat to normal AC.
Just a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good for you.
Shout out to
I'm happy
Armor.
about that. Yeah, no kidding, right?
He's getting
Oh.
stabbed by his friend.
But
and
he
he's
does
like,
have sneak attack. So let's go ahead and grab
Ooh.
those dice because you do count as flat-footed.
Yeah.
You.
And then we'll grab this, the D8
And
over
it's a good
here.
thing it wasn't a crit
Yeah.
because I might have gone
Yeah.
down.
Okay, here we go. That's going to be 13 points of damage.
Ouch. Okay.
Just sinks an arrow into you. All right, it's Isles' turn. He's the one up in the northeast on top of it. He sees Owl can just get down there, Owl. And he's going to just throw 3 more shots at you, Nikolai.
Okay.
Foomp, first shot coming in. That's actually going to be finally pretty good. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Hit.
That's going to be 7 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Next attack, it's probably going to be a miss with a 9.
Yeah.
And then sorry, that's a -1 to hit.
Nope.
No?
No.
I thought it went back around. That's like
If
a
you're on
99.
another plane, it
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
back through.
Mm-hmm.
Ari, it's your turn.
All right, Ari is going to grab this guy's rapier off the ground.
Okay.
Hell yes.
So are you dual wielding now, technically?
Yep.
Kukri in one hand, rapier in the other.
Yeah, I don't know what the rapier does, though. So
It's a
she's going to.
+1 rapier,
Oh, yeah.
but your Kukri's a lot better.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she's going to grab the rapier off the ground, and then she's going to stab Dovin with her confident finisher.
Oh, God, just burning it right out the gate?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he's no
And
longer
she's going to go,
sickened.
I got your sword, asshole.
I mean, on a first attack, it's good move.
Okay. Does he have any
No penalties,
penalties
to his AC, so I have his
now?
AC
Hold
right
on,
now.
I'm like,
Well, he's sickened, right?
Nope, he spent his
He-
entire
he
turn.
was
retching.
there.
Okay.
He failed 1 retch, but retched 3 times to reduce it.
He failed.
23 to hit.
23 to hit is a hit,
Not a crit.
not a crit.
Okay. Great. So
Don't forget your extra die to damage for your striking wound.
right,
Did you
which
get
is
that all
very
set up?
exciting. I did get that all set up, which
Hell yeah.
means this guy takes 22 points of damage.
Jesus fuck.
What does the
Yeah.
finisher do again?
Just a bunch of extra damage.
Extra
And
damage.
you lose your panache.
And if you don't hit, it still does damage.
You said it took 22?
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like little, but it's like you still get something even if you don't
Splash
actually hit
damage.
because you have to call it beforehand.
Yeah.
And then she is going to.
What are you going? What are you doing? You're just kind of trapped in this corner between.
I know.
There's an owlbear and a table to one side of you. Arthur behind you, and this man trapped in here with you. Stag Lord and the owlbear just throwing shots in over at you. You got 2 actions
Yeah,
left.
I think she's going to try to make way a little bit towards Nikolai. She's going to get behind the guy who's behind Arthur.
Okay, that's that's not Gorgon. That's Krager.
Krager. All right.
You're learning so much about all these creatures.
Yeah.
So it'll be difficult terrain to get there, but you've got the movement because it's a pretty short movement.
And
as
I
you
also have
run
extra
over around the
movement with my
table.
panache.
And you lost your panache.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's technically already gone.
Yep.
Okay, and I think that'll do it.
You've got one. Oh, that's right, because you picked it up, attacked, ran.
Yep.
All right.
And I
it's,
still got his rapier.
it's now Auk's turn. Man, I'm really tempted to have Auk just try to jump down, but I don't think he has the acrobatics to make that. All right, so here's the deal, Jared. I'm going to need a little bit of help from you over on that side of the table. Auk has a movement speed of 25, and he needs to make it all the way over to the steps and then all the way down. And I think that's probably going to be most of his movement to get to Nikolai. So he runs across this platform, and you can see above you, Nikolai. This man is so big and so heavy that like the whole platform is boom, 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 boom. So he runs over, runs. Is that all 3 movements to get there, Jared?
Yeah, he couldn't quite get there.
So he's running on his way to you. You can see this. I have some art here for him. This massive club with huge nails driven into it.
Oh no, I know what those do.
That's not fun.
So he is running towards you. He's got on like he's wearing a
Beaky, get him.
he's wearing a barrel as a backpack and moving it like it's just no trouble.
Okay.
All right.
This was the guy who's like, oh, I love torture.
He likes to play with people. Yeah.
Ew.
It's now the original guy in the northwest, and it's time to shoot more at Arthur. You know what time it is? It's
Yeah.
shoot at Arthur time. It's
Yeah.
22 to hit. No, sorry, not Arthur. This is actually going to be at Nikolai. 22 to hit.
Hit.
All right. That's going to be 5 points of damage. Next shot coming in fun here. How do you feel about a 14 to hit?
Miss.
And 10 to hit.
Miss.
Just kidding. Now it's finally Jeb the Snitch, or Jex the Snitch, who's up there and just going to keep laying him into Nikolai. Okay, now we're cooking with fire. 21 to hit.
Hit.
All right, 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Next shot. Oh, that's probably gonna be a miss with an 11, and that's a miss with a 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Top of the order, Beaky the Owlbear. You know what that means? It's time for a D6, and there are 6 of you now: Akaros, Stag Lord, Jane, Krager, Arthur, Dovan.
Yep.
What were you, Jane?
4.
I rolled a 2. So he whips around at the Stag Lord.
Oh, let's go.
Yes.
And he's just. It's the canonical screech of the owlbear.
I like him.
All right, and he's going to go for it. He's going to do his. Oh man, I don't have rending. Okay, fine. He'll just go straight for. Oh, he'll go for a talon strike at the Stag Lord. Natural 2.
Natural 20. That's
Natural
awesome.
2.
It's a natural
Big
20.
miss.
Great.
And he's going to follow up with another talon strike.
No.
Oh,
Nice.
let's go.
Yes.
Kill him.
Is that a 20?
That's a natural 20.
Wow.
Now, the creature is not. Oh, it actually is high enough level to get
Yeah,
a
I was
card.
gonna say
Did
it probably is.
Huge.
And it's named Beaky.
Huge. Yeah.
It's now based on the creature's
You said
relative
it.
level to the party, not having a name, unfortunately. But it
It's
is a,
a,
higher
uh,
level than all of you.
Natural weapon?
It's a melee. No, it'll be based on the
Piercing,
damage
slashing.
type. This is a
Slashing.
piercing.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think
It's a
if
beak.
Can you rend? Can that owlbear rend?
Pinned arm. One of its talons
This could
will
be great.
pin the. Oh fuck, Jared, we forgot
Dude, he
on
has
your
a
turn.
bow.
You were pinned by a bow. You had that critical bow hit.
Oh, that
Oh, I
is
was
true.
pinned.
Yeah.
Oh no, he doesn't. No, sorry.
He can
Stagwood doesn't
choose
have
not to
critical
use it.
specialization.
Oh, okay.
We're so
Okay.
used to playing high level games
Yeah,
around where everyone has it.
yeah.
He doesn't have critical specialization.
good.
All right, so but the owlbear will slam one of its, pinning his arm into the ground. Let's go ahead and roll some damage.
That's great.
All
Yeah,
right,
he's a
Jason's
bow
over there.
user.
So
Yeah, he
good.
can't shoot the
Cheering
bow.
for-
I mean, he can spend an action, I think, to unpin it. But
Yes, he can. All right, so that's going
Still
spends
to
an action.
be
yes.
20 points of damage to the Stag Lord.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Good.
The first damage he's taken, and then he will attempt to grab the Stag Lord.
Okay.
That's probably going to be a fail. His athletics is good. That's a 24, but the Stag Lord's fortitude is fucking great. He actually just hits and grabs the Stag
Oh,
Lord.
good.
So he slams it down and grabs it as the owlbear's just howling. It's Akaros' turn. Sees him and just yells, I'm not going to go out like this, not for another murderer. I thought it could be different this time. And he's going to slam his longsword down in a rage on the grabbed Stag Lord.
Does pinned make you flat?
No, because this is not
kilter or whatever it
pinned
is?
proper. This is just
Okay.
pinned as in the bow special cannot move.
Gotcha.
That's immobilized you're thinking of, which is the evolution of grab.
Gotcha.
All right, so here we go. Slamming down with this longsword. That's going to be a 30 to hit,
Wow.
which against a grabbed Stag Lord is a critical
That's
hit.
amazing.
Nice.
Okay.
Let's go,
going
Beaky.
As
very well.
Akaros just does. Okay, so he's raging. That's an extra 2 points of damage. That'll be a D8 plus 8 times 2.
I'm like excited about Beaky, but Beaky also messed me up.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Okay. So that's
Okay.
going to be 32 points of damage.
32?
32 points of
Oh
damage.
my
Nice.
So when we go back to town,
So he's taking 52 points of damage.
Yes, and 2 hits.
do we say that we defeated the Stag Lord?
Absolutely, 100%.
Yep. Because
Also,
Beaky's our
don't
new
forget,
pet.
we have to throw
shot
his
at him.
body into the river or that fucking skeleton is
Oh,
going to
yeah.
come kill
That's
us.
true.
Beaky's a body.
Stag Lord's fine.
Well,
yeah.
For
Akaros
now.
is gonna
For now.
swing again. All right, here we go. Second
I'm
attack.
making faces at you
Natural
today.
2 again. And final strike.
If it comes down to just us and
That's
Beaky,
gonna
I
be a
think we
miss.
got to let
15.
Beaky go.
We're going to have to
Be
run.
free.
The Stag
Yeah.
Lord
Oh,
just,
yeah.
All of you traitors, none of you have a respect for what I've done here. You will bow before me.
Arthur, it's your turn.
yes, I quite literally have no respect for what you've done here.
You say as it begins your turn.
I feel conflicted about hitting an unarmed man
Why?
because he's an unarmed man.
Sure.
To be
you gonna
fair,
do?
he's a disarmed man. He would be armed if he wanted to be armed.
That's true. I think what I'll do
He might have
is
other weapons.
You are
so.
flanking Krager.
yeah.
Probably is trained in these.
I'm also hurting.
Hands.
So
You're fine.
I'm going to drink my lesser healing potion.
Okay.
To pull out drink
Okay, it's 2 actions.
and raise shield.
Ooh, all right. Go
call.
ahead and roll that. Lucky, it's your turn. You're hearing some shit go down in there. It's good stuff.
All right, I'm pulling and drinking a minor healing potion.
All right.
And then
A lot of that going around.
Yeah.
The cleric was healing somebody, you know?
Yeah.
And then
You got an action left.
I
Oh, this is so much fun. I'm loving this.
don't know what to do. Can I see those guys up there? Are they?
You can see everyone in the watchtowers. You can even have line of sight to Al run it, like just charging in at Nikolai. And
Oh, okay.
yeah. You'll have shit cover, and the people up on the watchtower, the people in the watchtower will have cover. The guy up on the plank, just on the walkway, will not have cover. But the ones in the
I'll attack
watchtower
the guy
are
on the walkway
cool.
just to do it.
Yeah, I mean, no one's touched him yet. That's Falgrim.
21 to hit.
Okay. Let's see. 21 to hit is definitely a hit, not a crit.
4 damage.
Okay.
I will tell the guy without his weapon, you should leave.
Sure. All right, and that makes it Krager's turn. He'll, seeing you kind of in a bad way, trying to getting hit, he will,
It was for you, Stag Lord.
and he kind of swings down trying to impress his boss. And you are flanked, so it'll be -2 to your AC.
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be an 18 to hit, but you
Miss.
just raised your shield.
Yep.
All right, follow up. Let's keep going for it. Miss. I'm not even going to say it out when it's a joke. Miss. All right, Dovin and Nishrock's turn. He sort of like spits blood and a little bit of bile out of his mouth, reaches down, grabs out a dagger, and strikes in at you, Arthur.
Nope, I told you should leave.
Critical hit.
So I think
With
I'm
a
going
dagger?
to shield block.
Yeah.
Okay, roll me a D4 or a D6, Trent. Just because he's. Oh no, he doesn't get a card. He's too low level.
Oh, good.
What is the roll?
Oh, that's how many. I
No,
stopped.
what's the number
What number?
of the critical?
Yeah, that's how I'll count down that many
No,
cards.
like,
just no
what did
randomized.
you roll?
Yeah, what'd you roll? Because
Oh, a
it may be
natural
a
20.
miss. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I see what you're saying. No,
Yeah.
the total to hit here is 31 with a natural 20
Yeah, that is a hit.
and a crit.
No.
Oh, but it is a crit.
Wait, it's a
20.
31?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a crit.
It can reflect.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Damn it.
Dagger and he does have sneak attack. All right, here we go. Ooh, I always love it when you get to see that. Okay, that's going to be 4, 10, 20 points of damage.
Okay, so reduced by 7.
Yes.
And then,
So it's 13.
okay.
You and your shield both
takes
take 13. Does that? What's its break threshold?
15.
Oh, nice.
So I take 13. Okay,
Yep.
I'll continue.
All right, and then he has one more attack, and it's an agile weapon, so he's going to follow that shit up. Ooh, that's a me. Actually, that might be a hit still. How do we feel about a 23 against flat-footed?
Hit.
All right, and that's going to be 5 plus 3. That's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Stab, just getting in right at you as he just sort of spits.
Wow.
None of you have any respect for what we're doing.
Arthur
Correct.
is bleeding from his mouth.
Oh,
It's never a good sign.
Nikolai, it's your turn. You're about to be in a place. You've been eating those shots from 3 centuries, and you've got this ox of a man just charging you with what looks like was once like maybe an axle for a wagon.
Ari's like, I'm going to go over here because it looks safer. And then Nikolai just comes running towards her like, get back, get back, get back.
Nikolai moves 15 feet up to Ari,
Uh-huh.
does a little battle medicine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
Yes. And I,
What do you got, Jason?
you're pretty bad off. I don't want to fucking miss it, but
Are you going to go for it?
I'm going
You
to
got
go
a
for the
patch?
20.
Oh, you're calling shot.
Let's go.
Natural 19.
Yes.
So what's your total? Did
It
you
is
crit on
gonna
a called shot
be-
20?
Yeah, I think that is a crit.
Is it?
That'd
Or did he
be
call shot for 20?
30.
Yep.
So you crit. So you double the dice, not the bonus.
Right.
So that's what, 4d8 plus 10
Hang on, my hero lab just froze.
I don't know.
Yeah, 48.
plus 10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Ari's about to be in a much better situation.
Yep.
All right, is that your final action this turn, Nicola, or you have one more, right?
I have one more.
Okay. The next up is the Stag Lord, who's going to do his best to fuck up Arthur here.
It's not going to
11.
be hard.
Yeah. You'll have cover against it, and he will be
21.
flat-footed too.
Thank you.
Oh, he'll have to get out from underneath the fucking owlbear
Yeah,
first.
he's under the owlbear.
He's also pinned.
He's
No, he's grabbed and owlbear pinned.
Well, his arm is pinned, right?
Yeah, so I'll have to get out from that.
and
Uh,
Arthur's also behind the table still.
Yeah, it's cover. All right, Jason, how much did you heal? 20?
21.
21?
Let's go.
And you got one action left. What do you want to do?
Shoot at, what's his name? Falgrim?
The green cloaked guy? Cragger.
No, this
No,
guy
that
right
guy.
here.
That guy.
Oh,
on
one up
top.
there. Yes, that is Falgrim. Nice
Falgrim.
remembering.
Fulcrum.
You know what?
Badass.
Because I'm barely managing to keep track of this tonight that you remembered this random fucking guard's name.
True.
How's a 20 to hit?
That's a hit, not a crit.
All right.
Go ahead and roll some damage on Falgrim, who you've already hit once. What do you got? You got a striking rune on this thing.
7.
All right, it's not bad at all. He's in a bad way. All right, it is now the Stag Lord's turn. He's going to use an action to free himself from under attempt to strike. Yeah, that's 19. It's a DC 10. 19 on the die. And he rips his arm out. He's still grabbed by the owlbear, but he can shoot. The owlbear has a talon kind of on his clothes and his armor. And he's just going to
Get off me, beast.
and he pulls it back, and he's going to use his final 2 actions to unfair aim and force you to be flat-footed. So once again, it'll even out your AC.
Yep.
-2 to your AC, but also you've got cover. But the
Shield
big
is
thing
up.
is the sneak attack.
Don't think it's going to matter.
All right,
Yeah.
here comes this shot. It's a big bonus to hit. I could roll really.
Come on. You.
Yay!
You saw which one he put.
Yeah. He had his
wasn't
finger on both.
Jason looked like he was about to jump across the
Yeah.
table.
I was going to flip it and take cover behind it.
Yeah.
Natural fucking 1.
That's so good.
Nice.
Roll
Oh my
a
gosh.
roll a d4 or a d6 for me here,
That
Trent.
hole in his arm is
Honestly,
not doing him service.
That's what you get for attacking Arthur when the Stag Lord's friend is literally like
4.
slashing him right
Okay,
now.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Ranged attack. Phantom Wind. You'll take a -2 circumstance penalty to range attacks until the end of your next turn. I'm going to leave
Ooh,
this
great.
up here. Keep me honest about that, Trent. But it just as he shoots, like all of a sudden, because you are on like a hilltop. I imagine like air moves through it and it funnels in through this open door. The arrow just misses you by just an inch.
I like to think that that happened because Arthur didn't attack the unarmed person.
Maybe it's a little bit of a favor from your gods,
Yeah,
just helping you a little.
Totally, yeah.
All right, it is Isles' turn, the one in the northeast. Oh, no, Falgrim's the one up in the northwest. But that's fine.
Which one's this one then?
That's Isles. Do you want to have attacked him instead?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, I think I've been fucking that up. So you've been doing that the whole time because
Okay.
you haven't attacked Fulgrim. So I actually need that patch back.
That's what I was
now.
going to say.
We
Although
need
you got it wrong.
Actually,
and
but
that-
you messed it up. So.
We need a drop that's the reverse
I
of
mean,
that
you
sound.
called him that name, and he called him that name, so he's technically right.
Yeah,
All
so
right, here we
Jason
go.
was actually still paying
Firing
attention.
at you, Jason. But I think Karma has your back on this because that is an 11 to hit.
Miss.
That's a 3 to hit.
Mm-mm.
And that's going to be a 3 to hit.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I think Karma paid you back. Ari, it's your turn.
Okay.
Come, chameleon.
Ari is going to shove Cragger in the back.
Oh, right into Arthur.
Yep.
Shove him in the fireplace like a witch.
Yeah.
Wait.
Does that do damage?
No.
The
It's
shove?
it's a movement. Yeah.
Oh my
No,
god.
I mean
Ari.
if you're pushed into something
No,
else.
Not normally.
It's a 14.
Fucking that's against fortitude we determined.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And he's flanked, so I think
that just affects his AC,
His attack
not his
AC?
saves. That's a fail.
okay. Whatever. She's going to not gain any panache there, but stab him anyway.
Okay, so this will be your second attack penalty.
Yeah.
So minus 4, I think, to your total.
-4 to my total?
Yeah, your second attack is at -4.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking AC for some reason.
You attacked one, so it's a huge penalty to your AC. You understand.
Fail.
Okay.
And then she's going to...
Up next is Auk, who's finally going to get in. Kind of excited for this. He's got some cool things. Yeah,
I think
I'll
she's
adjust
just going to
enough
run
movement.
up next to Cragger for her last one.
Oh, you're already next to Cragger.
I know, but
And
I want to
the-
move a little more.
The table is right
Step to
there.
the
You
side.
can't. There's no space there.
There was space there.
I mean, if you
I
stay
wanna
where you
step-
are, it helps me if I have
Yeah.
to attack him too.
All right. I just really don't want to be like the first person this fucking guy sees. But
He's chasing
okay.
me.
So you have one action left. What do you want to do? You can recall
I'm just
knowledge.
going
You can assist.
Yeah, you know what? I'll assist Nikolai, and I'll be like, watch out right there. Like,
Assist him on what?
on his next attack.
All right. It's now Alk's turn. Nikolai, he has just enough movement to get up to right between you and Ari, right there next to you and Ari.
No.
So he runs up,
Yeah, this
club
is
out,
not going to be good.
and he's going to use a special attack called Hit 'em Hard. Alk unleashes a particularly powerful attack and makes a melee club strike that counts as 2 extra attacks. Basically, he's going to power attack you.
Nice.
So he comes for this big swing, and if it's on a critical chance, if it crits, there's a chance to
Knockdown.
knock prone.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Big swing.
Wonderful.
Big
This gets
swing.
real bad.
Big swing. 20 to hit.
Hit.
Okay.
Oh no! Wait,
Yes. Do you
you're
want to?
both within 15 feet of me.
That's
Yes.
correct.
Liberating step.
Oh, good time to get it in here. All right, so that's going to be 2d6 plus 6 points of damage. Ooh, okay, that's going to be 17 minus how much, Trent?
5.
So that's going to be 12 points of damage to you.
And you
that's,
can step if you need to.
yeah. You step it outside. Looks like Jason is
Ugh.
empowered by that.
What's
he
up, bro?
steps away.
It's not good in there.
It's
It's not
Just
going
got
well
worse.
at all.
I know.
We've killed guys and it's getting worse.
All right, it is now Fulgrim's turn, the northwest one directly above you and Lucky. And they're yelling, they're trying to hide outside. And so they're going to shoot down at Lucky this time.
Okay.
All right, Fulgrim's first shot coming
I'll
in.
do my nimble dodge.
20 to hit. Oh, wait. 20 to hit.
What with nimble dodge? That's a miss.
Nice. All right,
Hell yeah.
second shot coming in. That's a miss.
Yes.
That's even more of a miss.
Great.
All right, finally, you know what? First attack, we're just going to do this lightning fast. 21 to hit.
Hits.
All right. And that's the wrong one, but I'll respect the roll. And that's going to be 2 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack. Ooh, that actually might hit as well at an 18.
Miss.
Oh, nice. Third attack is a miss. Top of the order, it's Beaky. You know what that means?
Get
It means
him,
it's time
Beaky.
to roll a die. I'm going to...
He's grabbed the.
Yeah, but he's in a panic. He's an animal in a panic.
There's
Real
7
quick.
people in there now.
Had I
Okay, if that
used
matters.
my reaction to shield block that turn?
No.
Okay.
I don't think
I
so.
don't remember.
Fuck, that's a good point.
I don't think so.
I think it was because the Stag Lord missed. You used it against a crit. Oh no, it was Dovin. He crit you with the knife.
So take 5 more
So take
damage.
5 more.
Nikolai's
And take
laying
your
on the
step
ground.
back.
Step. What's that?
Nikolai's laying on the ground.
Oh, he's unconscious.
Mhm.
Oh,
frick.
fuck.
All right, so let's move you in the order here, Nikolai. That was
Damn it.
ow. So he ran over, swung into you, and
Can I
knocked you
have
unconscious.
2 reactions?
No. At high levels, sure.
Can I give him mine?
Also no.
Shit.
Okay. Beaky.
This is bad.
So now we're back down to 6 targets, so I don't have to get a new die. 3.
Who's who?
1, 2. Actually, it is 7, but here's what we're going to do. It sees Auk enter the room, and it drops the Stag Lord, and it charges, Beaky charges at Auk.
Somebody's been
Okay,
being mean
cool.
to
He's like
him.
big thingy.
So someone will move him over. He's going to run over. Just like bowling stuff out of the
Ari's
way.
like,
Yeah.
oh god.
And he's going to just beak him. All right. And let me scroll down to my owlbear. There's a lot of stats here, guys.
Yeah, I
big
bet.
talon hit. That's me 24 to hit Auk's. Auk has an AC. It's my first time having to check his AC.
Can't be 24.
It's not.
Good.
And it's 15 though, so it's just shy of a crit.
Oh, man.
Which would have been great, right? Starting off nice and big. You've done great at clearing the trash, but you've now got all these lieutenants to hit.
Yeah.
All right, so that's good though. It's a 1d10 plus 6. So let's roll this 7, 6. It's 13 points of damage to Outs. Just go ahead and write him down here.
Hmm.
13, and then he is going to just follow up with a talon swipe on him.
Get him.
That's going to be a hit, not a
Yes.
crit. Just bare. Oh no, wait! I said talon swipe.
Yep.
That's a crit on the talon swipe.
Hey,
Nice.
let's go.
Yep.
I'm glad this thing's on our side.
Oh, and I used
It's
the
critted
talon
like 3
stats
times.
last time too.
I am, but also I'm scared.
I mean, I'm also
5.
scared,
Okay, that's 11 more points of damage.
but I'll accept this.
Well, I'm
right now.
dying, so whatever.
Fine. What's the worst
Just
that
for
could
now,
happen,
just
Jason?
for
What
now.
happens if you bring me to exactly 0? Is that still dying?
Yes.
That's what you get for making a backup character.
All I do is make backup
Yeah,
characters.
yeah. Backup character.
Yeah.
Akaros
You
is
want to
just,
borrow one of mine, Zane?
is just angrily just slamming his sword down onto the Stag Lord in
Sweet.
front of him. Just in a proper rage. Okay, first.
Oh, no.
Critical. Oh.
Oh,
Whoa.
God. Being saved by ones right now.
Yeah.
But this is Akaros attacking the
this is guy
Stag
attacking
Lord.
the
That's
Stag
not
Lord.
True, true.
All right, so I'm just going to cut this, go right here, flip it over, melee attack, bad fall. You fall prone and are slowed 1 into your next turn.
Boo.
In his rage, he just wipes out if you knock that pawn over
Hey,
for
but
me.
maybe with him there, the Stag Lord's like, now I can just
Yeah,
fuck
possibly.
you up.
Would you knock that
Wait,
over for me?
is he just going to stand up with his next action?
See, attack. So, yes, he will stand up with his final action, but that's it. Then let's see if this matters, though. Does the Stag Lord? No,
Oh.
doesn't.
What? He
All
doesn't?
right. He's a
Wow.
ranger, apparently. Arthur, it's your turn. You just saw this ox of a man run into the room and deck Nikolai.
Yeah, but I'm surrounded by 2 others.
You're in a bad spot. And honestly, I really think that you're going to have to tune in next week to see what
No.
happens.
Oh, God.
Man.
Not great. The Live to Die podcast is a production of Live to Die Gaming. Follow us on social media at Live to Die Pod. Leave a review and tune in next week for more. If you like the amazing background audio and music, all that credit goes to Syrinscape. Make sure you check them out at Syrinscape.com.